Hey there, welcome to my messages. I'm Jelaila. I'm going in a different direction with the camera today. Now that I'm using a MacBook, I don't have my old setup, so I thought, well, here's a chance to just kind of mix it up a little bit. Anyway, that picture back there in the background of the guy in the uniform, that was my dad. Yeah, I miss him. Hey, Dad. So, what are we talking about today? Well, I haven't been on for a couple of weeks, maybe longer. I had the flu starting with my birthday. Yep. But I got through the whole holidays without gaining the holiday weight. So, there's a silver lining to everything. So the flu kicked my butt, but it also kicked my caffeine addiction. So, it's not a bad thing. Anyway, so what's going on? Usually I do a yearly prediction. And I have been waiting for some kind of information, but I keep getting the same thing. So I'm just going to put it out there for you, okay? And here's what I'm getting. That this year is the game changer. The years between 2012 and 2016 were all about breaking down systems and getting ready to begin in earnest this new timeline. So 2017 is going to be the year that we're to begin the new timeline. We're going to have to integrate a lot of things because as the cabal is going down, they're turning on each other and they're spewing their darkness in an attempt to save themselves. They're turning each other in, so they're exposing all this stuff, right? So I think the key word for this year is two words: integration and compassion. Many of us who are aware of the formula of compassion, which you can get for free on my website, you know that there are things we're going to have to integrate to provide templates for people, because as this stuff starts coming out, it is, and it's been coming up, but it's going to come out in more in earnest. It's going to almost break people's minds because they've lived so long in the matrix, they didn't even know a lot of this was going on. So all of us who were sent here for these times are really going to be called to action to put into practice whatever it is that we have been trained to do. For me, that is about how to take anything of a dark nature and transmute it into compassion. And I will tell you, my biggest challenge is going to be the pedophilia and the sex trafficking and the child sacrifice. That's going to be the killer for me. But I am determined that I'm going to get there and find that higher perspective. So we're all going to be called upon to do our integration work to seed the mass consciousness with compassion. So as the masses begin to awaken, they'll have something to hook into on a soul level to get through that transition. So I think this is the year we're going to have to do that. And in a way, we are earning our right onto this new timeline and to higher levels on this new timeline, but how much we can integrate on an individual level. So we're all choosing the level we'll get to based on our own actions. So that's what I see coming up. I'm not going to say, well, we're going to see this or that. I'm just going to put that out there because that is the message. This is a year that we're being called on to put into practice everything we've been trained to do. So I am looking forward to this year. I think at the end of this year, we're going to look back and just be blown away by how much wonderful, good, positive change has occurred this year. So I hope you will join with me. If we need to do conference calls on some of these things, I'm happy to do that. If you feel that that's necessary, just shoot me an email and we'll talk about setting it up. So that's it for this week. I hope you all have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.